I would say it's necessary to support LISC because of the wide breadth of services they provide, not only to developers of color, but to BIPOC businesses, not only in New York City, but all over.
Without programs and subsidies that help build more houses for us to expand access to capital, you'll still have more people homeless, you'll still have people underserved in the housing market. It's critical. That's why we're doing this capital raise, so that we can provide more access to capital to Blacks and brown communities.
There's nothing I like better than when you talk to somebody who dedicates their personal wealth or their corporate wealth towards charitable causes, when they say, I love what you do, but I don't focus on housing. I focus on art, or I focus on education, or I focus on health outcomes. And anytime anyone says that, I think, what is housing if not really the springboard from which all of those outcomes are improved?
New York City's racial homeownership gap is one of the highest of any city in the nation. It is so important to continue to invest in collaborations that focus on addressing the racial homeownership gap. It will take all of the collaborating partners, all of our partners in government, all of the leaders in philanthropy to fundamentally address this inequitable status.
They not only care about just getting you access to the capital, but making sure you understand how to utilize that capital and how to create wealth. And so their commitment to creating wealth in our space it takes a lot of the heavy lifting away from the funder, because LISC is doing the heavy lifting.
It's so important for funders and organizations to support programs. We're bringing a lot of these organizations together to make dreams a reality for home ownership in New York City, where many households otherwise would not have an opportunity to purchase a home.
Amplified with partners like LISC NY, I'm just so encouraged by Valerie's leadership, by LISC NY's leadership around trying to maximize all of those assets towards solving this housing crisis, doing everything we can with everything that we have to make as much of a difference as we can. None of us can do less than that.
New York City remains a city mired in inequity, and it's also a city of opportunity. If we can make homeownership affordable here in such a high-cost market, imagine what can be possible in other less expensive parts of the country.
I want to take a moment to thank all LISC New York's funding partners whose support allows us to continue this work and focus on our mission. The team and I are extremely grateful to those who invest in us in order for us to invest in our communities. Let us go forward on this path to closing the gap of wealth, health, and social outcomes.